Abdullah Mohammed Al Tamimi of Qatar to receive best of 5 games. Lamo. Stroke to Coll.
Interesting to see Coll with the K-tape around that knee of his, Johnny.
1 love.
Spotted that also, Joe. You don't often see him coming into an event with those kinds of signs that he might be just dealing with something, even if it is small. Can be just a precautionary measure as well. Good work there from Coll, just
2 love.
nice bit of delay just at the end of the swing, which has already got Al Tamimi just checking his movement, if you watch carefully. And that enables Coll to just set the play up with his line work, and he starts to dominate across that tee line, and he's going to pick his punches very patiently. He's got plenty of time on his hands here.
Yes, let.
Review.
Interesting here. I thought Al Tamimi might review this.
2 love.
There was an extra bit of punch at the end of that swing. They was exchanging medium-paced drives, and then Al Tamimi just changed the swing and accelerated through this. If you watch carefully, Coll was a bit late to react there. That ball died at the back of the court. It's perfect length from Al Tamimi. It's a little bit fortunate, I feel.
Yes, let. Decision upheld. Tamimi has no reviews remaining. 2 love. Yes, let. Tamimi, you must give a, you must allow the incoming player to come in. It's a let.
And then cover.
He could have reached the ball. You should have just allowed him to come in.
He couldn't. That's it.
Continue to love.
Well, Tamimi just making his concerns clear to Roger Eveready.
go short there with Coll sitting on his front shoulder. Should have gone long, Tamimi. He's been much better in these last few rallies though. He's engaging into this backcourt action, but there's a lot of work going on before he's hitting the ball. You can see that he's trying to put a lot of deception at the end there, just making Coll stop as much as he can. That's down. It's working hard though.
3 love. Down. And out. 1-3.
No way.
Yes, Len.
Oh, you can't play that as well. It's cool, isn't it?
1-3.
Oh, I can hear the response from the local crowd.
2-3.
Very fancy bit of work there from Tamimi as he wrapped his wrist around that ball and used some serious touch to wrong foot Coll. Certainly getting into this game after Coll just seemed to be able to sort of set the tone early on, but Tamimi's keeping very high activity rate as he's scampering around just trying to stay in this rally here. What a finish, lovely piece of work there. That's the sort of stuff he needs to come up with. Scything accuracy there to finish. Certainly looks switched on and focused and bringing some really good squash early on here, but this is the point, it's only early on and he has to maintain this level just to stay with Coll.
Yes, Len. 3-all. Yes, Len.
Good volley. He's very quick on that volley, and the quick hands just, again, he's got that ability to just accelerate and surprise opponents, and that ball was low, that was awkward. Playing well so far. Let's hope he can keep this up, because whilst he's raising the bar to this level, he's very much in the contest.
Down. 5-3.
Coll just throwing the head back after that very horrible error.
Out. Hand out. 4-5. Stock to Coll. 5-all.
So that lead, the 5-3, has been erased very quickly. Tamimi just lets his guard down ever so slightly, and that's how good Coll is at these days, especially just quickly finding his way back.
Well, he's been helped by that, Johnny. He's a stroke given away and out of court by Tamimi, so I'd still like to see Paul Coll utilising this court a bit better, hitting his corners, particularly to the back of the court. Unbelievable dividend. It will be very
6-5. Court services, please.
frustrating for Tamimi. Does not like being, there's not many players that like being pinned in the back of the court, but you get a massive amount of success with the ball dropping so low, with it being that bit deader than most places. They're hunting for sweat spots. Find them somewhere. We couldn't find them from our overhead camp. They must exist.
Good to see the lighter side of the Kiwi coming out there, just wrapping his arm around Tamimi and on that sweat search, as you said.
Better from Coll. 2 in a row, very, very deep. It's going to be another stroke.
Stop to Coll.
Yeah, the last 3 rallies have been very, very scrappy from Tamimi.
7-5.
Interesting, we're seeing just a little bit more from Coll in that physical department as well there, Joey, and I think that could be also just a sign of him in later rounds, assuming he gets there, if situations present like that, he's going to be prepared to work opponents if they're slightly loose as well. Say a little bit more of a ruthless attitude towards those things. Oh, wow, that was a drop. Played at breakneck speed there from Tamimi to leave Paul Coll. You've got to be so quick that he doesn't even move.
7-0.
Coll's not happy with that, and
did sound funny. Yeah, it sounded dodgy. Actually hear it.
Hand out.
Clipping the top of the tin. Tamimi calling it, which is good to see. And
Coll knew nothing about it either.
No, well, he's laying the ball in a bit loosely in the front. He's going back to those basics of pinning him in the back of the court and then going into the front. Even with Coll's very quick covering speed, he's not having a great. He's not having a great movement day, Johnny. Like I say, you can't not
8-all.
Look at that leg that's K-taped. For him, I mean, for him to have a slightly off movement day is a rarity. I can't remember when I've actually ever seen that.
Down.
chewing off, biting off way more than he
Hand
can
out.
chew there. Tamimi was
9-8.
fading backwards with his movement. It wasn't the right shot. He needed to return that down the line and just continue on with that rally.
Hand out. 9-0. Carry on, please.
Well, the banter continues. Coll not happy about one of those movements there where Tamimi just positioned himself. He was parked in the middle, held on to the shot. I didn't see anything, to be honest, Joey. I felt that he just took a little bit of space that he was entitled to, and then he nailed the drive. And can he nail the conversion opportunity that is staring at him here? 9-all.
Down.
No, he nails it into the tin.
Hand out.
What would Rod have done in that
10-9,
position?
Game ball.
That's the big question. So Paul Coll serving with game ball. Take this first.
Down.
And then the error coming, accelerating
11-9,
onto
game to
quite
Coll.
average drop
Coll
from
leads
Coll,
1 game
but
to
gifting
none.
the error. So 2 errors in a row at the back end of the first game from Tamimi, and it's Paul Coll that leads 1 game to love.
You've nailed it, Joey, about the errors at the end, because if we tallied up all the errors that Tamimi made in that game, it was the biggest chunk of Paul Coll's points. Unforced errors, 5-3 initially. He started really well, Tamimi, worked his way into the game. He was playing some good patterns to the back, a lot of hold on every shot what he's doing, and then that blistering speed that he possesses, he left Coll standing on numerous occasions. So we're seeing that he's got the skill set, even on that last drop. If that goes in, he was in prime position there, even if Coll's at full stretch to try and get it back. But can he keep the ball out of the tin? It's a question that has been hovering over him like a cloud his whole career. And he needs to answer that question with a very affirmative no. He doesn't need to put the ball in the tin.